Hey guys, good morning. It is Friday, August 5th. Um, Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick today. Um, I'm kind of in trouble, guys, and I'll show you some readings of why I'm in trouble. There's definitely somebody above me with really powerful weapons. I'm gonna keep trying to do videos checking it out because maybe they'll respond to it, but I'll show you guys. And I come in this room, I get instantly sick. I'm getting a reading of like 140, let's see, 150 right here. This is where I mostly come to play video games. So there's a weapon right there above me. I thought they were maybe tricking me and putting something, and you'll see as I get closer, I go up, and now it's reading 283 microteslas. That's a real reading. I can feel it. It's like a cone of hot microwave energy. It just went to nothing. You see, it just went to nothing. Okay, I got that on tape. I'm glad I got that on tape. Now it's like a 60. It's not remote because it's staying in the same place. They're turning. They're messing with it. Somebody's messing with it up there. There's a weapon right above me. There's somebody up there. It's not moving. It's not remote because they're hitting me with remote. My guys with the radar hit me with remote when I walk around. This stays right there. Somebody just, they're moving it. They moved it over. So I'm reading it right here. They moved it over. It's not remote. Somebody is moving it up there. It's reading 160 microteslas right now. As I get further up, I'll stand on this chair. I'm going to stand on this chair and let's see how they move. There's a definite, there's something right up there. And I thought maybe they had some kind of thing that was getting a high reading. I'll show y'all. I put a magnet right up there. I'm about to fall off this chair. I'm very sick when I come in this room. I feel nauseous and just my head feels like just like there's a tumor in my head. I know there's not really a tumor in my head, but it feels so heavy and it hurts. And I put a magnet like right under where I was getting the reading. Look, I'm getting a reading of 1,000 microteslas. The closer I get to that spot, so I read it from the floor. It's you can see it's like 1,000 microteslas, and I can feel the heat in like a cone. Oh, I just hit the fan. It's 1,200 microteslas. So there's a weapon right above me. There are people up there. They took the carpet out, so I thought somebody had moved out. But what it's done is it's made whatever's coming from up there hurt me a lot more. I'm very sick. Like I feel nauseous right now. When I come in this room, if I leave this room, I feel a little bit better. But this is where I sleep and stuff. I'm going to have to do something. I'll probably have to put some aluminum on the ceiling. Like I feel like I'm about to puke right now. I didn't sleep at all last night because when they took the carpet out of there, I thought somebody was moving. So maybe somebody new either moved in or the same people stayed there. And then they took the carpet out and now it's just coming. See, I'm getting a reading of 1,300 microteslas. And I haven't changed the meter range or anything like that. I was reading like 90 microteslas, but I didn't go up. The closer I get to it, the higher the reading. It's a very dangerous reading. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now, but it's making me very, very sick. And when they took the carpet out, that's when I started getting really feeling it a lot more. And I just got this, while they were doing that. I thought maybe they were tricking me remotely, or maybe they had something that was giving a reading. Cause sometimes dryers or other equipment will pick up EMF. So I thought maybe it was that, but now I'm pretty sure that it is weaponry because the way it's making me feel. And I'll sit in here playing video games, and they'll hit me in the chest and the head. I'll feel just nauseous, like my stomach's about to squeeze out of my throat. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. The magnet up there doesn't seem to be disabling the weapon or anything. and I'm getting let's see right now, 1,300. And with the guys at the apartment the younger guys who did this right after the first guys who attacked me, they put something on their floor that made it harder to hear them walking around. I think these people have done that. They removed the carpet, which was kind of a buffering agent, and they put down something where it's hard to hear them move around. And they're definitely involved. Here, where I sit right here. I would just move this chair over, and really excuse me because it's just like I'm really, really sick. Right here I get like a 60 microteslas. That's pretty, that'll hurt me. Like about 50, I'm getting like a 50 microtesla reading. That'll hurt me, but I think that's a remote thing right here. That's a remote beam. I don't think that's something that's stationed there. A 50 something reading. Now I just want to walk to the door so I can show you all the difference. Watch it go down. Now it's like you see, get to the door, it's reading like 11 microteslas. So you can see the difference. So I can show you the proof. And they'll sometimes they'll hit the meter with the remote stuff, and they got it up to like 500 microteslas when I was sitting over here. And I'll walk through here, let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything put above me here. Looks like they're hitting it with remote stuff right now. It's like about a 40 microtesla reading. I'm going to keep doing this to see how they respond, but there's definitely heavy ground weaponry up above me. I'm going to have to like maybe tape some aluminum foil to the ceiling, I guess, in that room, because I don't know how. I mean, because that is a heavy weapon. I go in that room and it's like the whole room. I'll get sick when I go in that room. So I don't even know if I want to go sleep under there, because it's like, that's a very heavy weapon room. I'm over here by the computer, and I'm getting about a 40 microtesla reading. I don't think there's anything set up. I think that's remote. Because I got in the car and I was reading about a 90 microtesla in the car when they were hitting me remotely. And I think that's remote right here. Now the interesting thing is, in the bathroom in this room where my mother would sleep and I sometimes come in and sleep, there's something set up. I was reading about a 60 microtesla from this corner. Now I'm not reading anything, so they must have moved it. Now I'm reading like there's nothing over there. It's like a 40 microtesla. It's a remote. They're kind of hitting with remote right now. But I was reading about a 70 microtesla from that corner, so they had it set up in that corner to hit me right here. And I think they're moving stuff around because I'm getting it. I'm gauging it. See right here in the middle of the room, it's reading about a 25 microtesla. So I just want to show the differences when I walk around in the condo opposed to that one spot. And this is an interesting spot. So they're setting it up in places where I usually am, like my bathroom. Right here, you see this reading? It's reading like an 85 microtesla. Their condo up there goes a little bit further than mine, so they're setting it up a little bit further down and shooting it at an angle in here. Last night it was reading right above me. I was getting a heavy reading of like I think 1,000 or 500 microteslas. Let's see. Yeah, see here it's not reading much. It's reading like, it's reading 100 microteslas. That's pretty strong. Put it here, it's reading 120 microteslas. That's nowhere near 1,200. But they do have something set up like coming down here, and it's not remote. It's something that's pretty steady. So there is somebody is participating right above me. Sorry about the mess, and sorry about my voice being really shaky. I've never been hit this hard, I don't think, because it's so close, and they just pulled the carpet up. I'll try and get some remote readings. Who is that room is bad. I'm getting like a 30 microtesla. You can kind of see the normal. It's a kind of normal level. It's a little bit elevated, but not enough to freak out about, like a 40 microtesla reading. And then I'll go back to that spot and see if they've maybe turned it off. I don't know what I'm going to do because it's heavy military weaponry shooting down into this room with my enclosure. And see, I'll go up close to it, and now I'm getting 600 microteslas. Let's see, 800 microteslas right here, right above where I sit. Yeah, I'm getting about 800. I was getting 1,200, and it's gone down to 850. And I feel nauseous, like standing here right now. I feel heat on my arm, and it's actually dropping right now, so they're messing with it up there. But it stays in this spot, so it's not remote. When I get remote readings, it'll move off. They'll move the beam off. So right here is definitely somewhere they have something. It's not the fan too, because I want to show y'all. See, I'm getting about right here, I'm getting a 600 microtesla reading. You can see it. So somebody is up there right as I'm speaking, playing around with the levels of it. And as I get closer, you see it goes up. As I get closer to that point, it's like 700, and I was reading 1,200 earlier. So they're right now. Somebody is right there, and they're messing around with the weapon right there. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to see right now. Look, I have it over to the side. It's getting like a 40 microtesla reading. And then I move it closer. You see as I move it closer, 90. Then it goes up to 100. Then I get it up there. Then it's reading 500. Then I get it closer. It's reading 700 microteslas. Pull it closer. Find that point. Somebody's turning it down right now. It's right above me. It's not remote. And it's not, it's making me sick. So it's not something, because there are some things, like I found a plug in my old house that read really high milligauss, and I don't think it was dangerous. And I was thinking maybe they were trying to trick me with like a dryer or some kind of equipment that read heavy in microteslas if it wasn't dangerous. See, now I'm just standing kind of in the room right here with it pointed, and it's reading like 45 microteslas. And as I get closer to that point right there, it starts reading. It read 1,200 microteslas. That's a scary reading, guys. And it can't be remote, because the heaviest remote reading I was getting in the car was like 90 microteslas. See, now, look, I'll go over here. Let's just go back and do the litmus, kind of a litmus test. Here's the doorway, and I'm getting like a 20, like a 19, 18 microteslas by the door. So, let's see. Oh, this is bad, y'all. This is really bad. I was thinking they were trying to trick me or something, and maybe keep it in those certain spots remotely. But there is definitely a weapon right above there, and it's very, very powerful. And it makes me sick right when I walk into the room. And if I sit there for a long time, it's just like my head gets really heavy. See, in this room, I'm reading like 18 microteslas. So there's nothing pointing down in this room, and they're not hitting me remotely. It's making me very nauseous and giving me a horrible headache. And they pulled up the carpet in there. I thought the people who had lived there were maybe just moving out, and that there was nobody in there because workers were in there. So either the people who lived there were participating and the carpet was buffering it, and I didn't do any readings on it, or they moved some new people in and the new people are participating. I'm not really sure, but I do know at this point in time there's somebody above me. And because I heard somebody, they sit in a bed up here, and they'll get up and move stuff around. Let's see. I'm getting in the middle of this room.